Today on the Big Dog Holler Barbecue channel, we're making some Carolina Gold pit beans. So stay tuned and find out how we made them. Welcome to the Holler, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed your Super Bowl Sunday, even though for the majority of us, the best part was probably the food and the drinks. To get these Carolina Gold pit beans started, what we have are two 28 zero sugar added, 28 ounce I should say, zero sugar added Bush's baked bean cans here. To that we're going to add some Ortega green diced chilies. We have one medium-sized onion, medium to small I would say, and then we're going to use some Sticky Fingers Smokehouse Carolina Gold sauce. And then to that, we're going to add 1 pound of our Grass Run Farms 8515 ground beef, and we're going to be putting that all in our 12-inch Lodge cast iron. So the very first step for this, we're going to heat up our Lodge cast iron, and then we're going to throw in our medium onion, just diced, get that sauteed up. Then we'll add our Ortega green chilies, and then to that mixture, we will add our ground beef, get that nice and brown, and we'll be right back. Alright, so now that our ground beef is nice and browned and our onions are sauteed as well as the green chilies, be sure to use a leaner ground beef in this situation. This one is an 8515, and as you can see, there's not a ton of grease. We tried our best to drain what was there, but you could use a 90-10 or a 93-7 just to make sure there's not a ton of grease in the mixture itself. But if you do use a higher fat quantity, just make sure to drain that off. But now it's time for the star of the show. We're going to get our Bush's zero added sugar baked beans into our ground beef mixture here. And that's 1 can. And you can customize this depending on the size of your party or family, but we're going to add 2 cans of the 27.5 ounces of Bush's baked beans. Make sure to get all of them out of there. This one's being a little bit stubborn. And then we'll get that mixed up. Be back in a flash. Now that we have our beans nice and mixed up, playing second fiddle, we have our Carolina Gold barbecue sauce here from Sticky Fingers. This is an 18-ounce bottle. I'm going to use probably close to 3/4, but again, you can customize that depending on how saucy you want your beans. And we'll get this mixed up as well. Now to this mixture here, we're going to add a little bit of just coarse black pepper from our local Rural King over the top there. Get that mixed in just a second. And then to that as well, we're going to add a little bit of the Meat Church Gospel barbecue rub. We did add this to the ground beef while we were cooking it down, but a little more never hurt anybody. And again, you can choose whatever your favorite barbecue rub. You can keep it simple, salt, pepper, garlic, really up to you at this point in the game. So while we've been doing this, we have fired up our Masterbuilt Gravity Series 560 smoker to 250 degrees. It's going to take roughly 2 to 4 hours, depending on your desired consistency of these pit beans. We're running it off of some Bear Mountain Barbecue hickory logs, as well as some Jealous Devil XL charcoal briquettes. At this point, depending on how fast you need the beans done, you could turn it up a lot hotter than this. You could go a little bit lower and slower, and maybe take 6 to 8 hours on something like this if you want a real smoky bean. But we're going for, I'd say it's probably going to take 2 to 4, probably right in that 3-hour range. So we'll meet you at the smoker. So we're out here at the Masterbuilt 560, currently running off our Blue Eddy PS54. Like I said, using Jealous Devil and some Bear Mountain barbecue woods, cranked up to 250 degrees. We are going to get this placed on that second level, right in the middle. Get this handle off here, push it back a little bit there, and get our spatula out as well. And we're going to tuck this in for 2 to 4 hours. See you then. So after about 4 hours, we're back out here at the Masterbuilt 560. Let's take a look. As you can see, the steam coming off the beans, they've started to thicken up a good bit, and they look great to us. So we're gonna get these pulled and brought back inside. So now that we have our pit beans back inside here, we've snuck a couple bites of these. They have a great tanginess from the mustard that was in the Sticky Fingers sauce that we added, along with a good bit of spice from both the black pepper and the green chilies. So these are really something special. Perfect side for your barbecue any time of year, or if with the level of ground beef that's in it as well, it'd be perfect for a main course as well. There, you could add some bacon to it, or even throw some cheese on top, and you've got a perfect main course meal as well. But there you have it, Carolina Gold pit beans, Big Dog Holler style. Be sure to give these a try and let us know what you thought in the comments below. Whoever eats the most gets the most, so dig in.